Swarming in Atlanta, vultures out in Baltimore. They Kira, Carolina, they wildin' in Chicago. Howling down in Big now high in Denver. That Tallahassee pride is good. They lunching in Vancouver. That's where I was shooting. The renegades on the loose, the high in the snow. Gold dollar QC, high in the sparrows. With you shooting in divine orders from the pharaohs. Indy on the rise, the sharks about to mash. Gladiators, knights and Aztecs about to clash. Welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see the all-pro party. And welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see an all-pro party. First and 10, I'm so aggressive. The end zone, the game plan, no pressure. They gotta pay me how they measure me. You know these haters on my back like the referee. You know I'm in it to win it. Game day, I'm about my business, I gotta get it. So I'm all about my ends. And these non-stop wins. They can't touch us, can't touch us. We turning up on these suckers. You know the D brought the ruckus. Cause we tighter than the huddles. Welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see the all-pro party. And welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see an all-pro party. Third down is going down. Round the pound, oh, we gotta air them out. That's why I gotta hit the route. Hit the flat if I catch it, then I'm out. Fourth and inches gotta take. YOLO, just no pump fake. So tighten up and hit the power high. The audible and draw them off sides.
Irvine, Michaels, Ryan Michaels gets a block midfield. Ryan Michaels, he could be gone. Trying to be cut from behind, he will not. Touchdown, Houston.
Welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see the all-pro party. And welcome to my all-pro party. Baby girl, this an all-pro party. The SFL is an all-pro party. They came out to see an all-pro party.
Yola shakes it. Oh my goodness, and Yola gets away. Jay Yola on the first play for Tallahassee is going to score again. Left side, Odom. It's away. Odom breaks another tackle. Ash Odom, you've got to be kidding me. Big chase, 10-5 touchdown! Oh my word!
Season 11 getting off to a running start in the Simulation Football League as we're now entering rivalry night in week number 3. Baltimore's home opener as the Vultures welcome in the 4-time champion Queen City Corsairs. Baltimore looking for their first win. They'd love nothing more to do it than to get it against their longtime rival from upstate New York. Who's it going to be? 3-0 Queen City or 1-2 Baltimore? We find out next. This is Rivalry Night on the Simulation Football Network on Twitch, presented by APM Music, and it starts right now. Welcome into the Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland, about 59-minute drive from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C., as Queen City goes into Baltimore to try to continue a very, very winning season. To this point in the broadcast booth, Chris Curtis, along with very special guest analyst, the commissioner of the Simulation Football League, Cameron Irvine. Cameron, how you doing? Should be fun. We've got Corsairs coming up next along with the Vultures. Coin toss on the other side of this. Taking a look, these two teams matching up. Baltimore, formerly known as the Crabs. A little bit of a fun fact given by Shan Varner, who was going to be jumping in this game as an analyst. These two teams met exactly 4 years ago on this day in Season 3, June 29th of 2014. The New York Knights and the Baltimore Crabs, as it were, for those wondering. It's a good little tidbit as the ball is on the tee. We're ready for football here. Queen City going to kick the ball off. We'll see Baltimore's offense first. Mike Dazzo and company going to get their first crack at the ball in front of the Baltimore faithful. We are underway as this ball will get down to the 12-yard line. Caught there. Turn to the 25, the 30. And he gets taken down, I believe, at the 29-yard line. Cam, you've seen Queen City a couple times this season already. They on defense. We talk about Oscar Dunkley, who had the game of his life last week. Do you think they test him early?
I don't know. You know, Mike Dazzo and Thomas Paterniti, Tim Johnson, I mean, they're not afraid of anybody, and they definitely know this Queen City team well. I don't think they're going to come into this game afraid tonight.
Dazzo has the first ball in the shotgun pump fake on first down, looking to throw us plenty of time over the middle. That one's picked immediately. And that is for Queen City. Zane Doty comes up, makes the play, the free safety jump in the route, and Queen City has the first pass picked off.
They should, Curtis. The first play of the game, and Dazzo fires one out to Doty. Maybe they should be more afraid. is off and running here.
That's a crazy turn of events on the first play from scrimmage. A.J. Caswell, really good field position to start things off. It is Caswell going to be slinging the ball. Ash Odom, his main running back. Kyrie Tate, Dupree Hudson, and Chris Curtis, the wide receiving tandem for the Queen City Corsairs. Caswell's going to start in the gun. Takes it himself on a little bit of a QB sneak, but from the shotgun, that's not going to work. It'll be 2nd and 11.
That's a patented Queen City Corsair offensive play. A.J. Caswell up the middle. Coughed the ball up last week on a run, but manages to at least hang on to it here and bring up 2nd and 11.
Offset I formation for him on 2nd down. Caswell, long drop, throws short and a drop. That's not going to work. And that's a big, big drop to make it a 3rd and long for the Corsairs.
Shaky here early. The home crowd is happy to have SFL back in Baltimore. The Vultures looking sharp tonight, and Queen City in scoring position. Can't let this one get away from them.
No, they are in field goal range. It'll be a long field goal from here, but they are indeed in that. In the gun by himself is Caswell, 5 wide receivers. Plenty of secondary out. Looks like the Vultures going to be playing some man here. Caswell looks to throw, moves, and throws short. And a couple of drops on this drive equal a 3 and a field goal attempt as Dazzo gets in front of it.
And a couple of drops for Caswell on the opening drive here. And Queen City can do nothing except attempt a field goal here with the interception. That's a blown opportunity here to shut the crowd up in the first minute.
Yeah, well, they'll take their 3 points if they can get them. This will be a long one from the 28. It's going to be a 45-yard attempt. Snap is high, hold is good. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is no good. It doinked off the upright, and that is a big missed opportunity as they come away with nothing. Ricky Matthews kicking himself.
Those are worse than missing wide right off the pole, doink. And Queen City not get a touchdown off the interception, but they can't even get the field goal, and Baltimore dodges a bullet there.
Well, you take a look at Baltimore now. Their offense back out on the field. Mike Dazzo has some recovering to do. After his first pass was picked off, he's got Troy Gaines behind him. T-Roy, as he's called. First throw is going to be to the left. That is going to be grabbed. A nice little grab there. And that is going to be Garen Malone, his first catch of the ballgame.
Anything's better than an interception. Garen Malone coming over from Houston has done a nice job helping build this roster for this Vultures crew. And Curtis, I got to tell you, the chat is saying I need more volume. You're hogging the space apparently.
I think we can manage that. Give me 1 second. All right. Can we hear the commish now? We'll see if that worked. That'll be a pass out to the right side. That's a good little play. Still short of the first down, but at least it's a start. And it looks like Troy Gaines has his first catch of the ball game.
To join a handful of teams that got their first victories over the last couple of days. Vancouver, San Francisco, Dallas, all picking up their first wins of the season over the last few days. New Orleans got one as well. So Baltimore trying to get out of that offer here in season 11.
And single-digit deficits all around in a lot of those games. Hand off to Troy Gaines. He's got the first down. Baltimore moving the ball as they inch closer to midfield. New set for them to work with as they move the ball forward.
I haven't gotten a chance to call a Baltimore Vultures game yet. A lot of new pieces on this squad. It's very interesting. They got a lot of rookies, but they have a lot of veterans as well, as they're just trying to put the pieces together here in B-More.
Well, you talk about the veterans. You talk about Garen Malone, Daley Holder, Shea Carroll, the three receivers that are from different teams, and that is going to be a big sack and a huge loss as Queen City's defensive line gets to Dazzo and brings him down.
His jump shot's not as good as mine, but still nice sack there for Queen City. Loss of 9. And that puts Dazzo in an uncomfortable position, especially for a quarterback that's had a rough go of it the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. Dazzo had some issues. He's got an offset eye to work with here on second down. Left-handed Dazzo going to back up. That's going to be a pass to the right for Malone. He's going to have a little bit of green in front of him. He's taken down back at the 43-yard line, just past the original line of scrimmage for this set, and it'll be third and still long to get a first down.
Baltimore can pick up a first down here, move the sticks. That would give their offense a little bit of momentum after Queen City went 3 and out. Baltimore has a chance to throttle to Queen City here early after the previous mistake.
In the gun, Dazzo wings it over the middle. That's going to be dropped. That was very close to another interception. Not quite able to bring that one in. Is the secondary for Queen City. It'll be fourth down. They'll punt it away.
Frank, isn't number 1 on the top 10 plays of last week enough for you? What a knockdown there on third down and long. And Queen City's secondary, along with St. Louis's, has been playing absolutely outstanding football over the first few weeks, and it's probably the main reason why the Corsairs are 2-0.
That'd be a really, really good estimation. Achilles Frank, the one-handed interception that made top plays. That was an incredible play. This punt end over end. It'll get down inside the 20, caught at the 18. Not much going on past that as Queen City will start their second drive of the ball game from there. So far, nothing doing on either side of the offense. We'll hear a message real quick from the SFL.
Don't miss the SFL podcast every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch before the league's weekend slate gets kicked off. Join me, Mighty RX, defending champion team owner Ramos Lynn, and our host, Jack Brown, to break down all the headlines in the SFL. Jack, yeah, I know we got to move on. Calm down. See you there, everybody.
Ash showed him a quick run to the right-hand side as we hear from the podcast crew. As the 28-yard line is where they're at the moment. And a 2nd and 3 coming up next.
Run there from Odom around the right side. They need to get him going.
Yeah, they do indeed. Plenty on the line defensively for the Corsairs. That's going to be a handoff, and a run to the left is not going to be nearly as fruitful. Odom brought down in the backfield, and Baltimore's defensive line makes a stop, 3rd and 6.
Baltimore, man, they were in the backfield right as Caswell said hike, and did a really nice job pushing that offensive line up front, forcing a 3rd and long.
Queen City needs a couple here. Got to get to the 30-yard line for a first. They've got it. That is going to be a catch and release down to the 42-yard line as Queen City moves the sticks. Kyrie Tate, his first grab of the ball game.
Now I'm going to be able to buy a candy bar, pick up that dime off the ground there as Kyrie Tate stopped on it. What a beautiful play down the sideline. And Queen City's moving the chains, and that was the best offensive play of the game so far.
Yeah, albeit slim pickings at the moment. Tate on the sidelines for this first down play. See what Queen City has for us in an offset I formation. 4 on the line for Baltimore. Hand off Odom. He's going to try to rush her on the left side. Has a blocker, runs past his blocker, and gets taken down after a 4-yard gain is what they'll say, out to the 48-yard line.
Oh, Flutter 5 providing some historical context for us. It's always much needed. 12th time that Tim Johnston and Eric Barkley have met. Johnston actually leads the all-time series 6-5. Of course, these two owners, two of the top winners in league history.
That's an understatement, to say the least. That ball is over the middle. Chance for Tate to bring in his second ball, but the secondary gets to him just in time to knock it away. It'll be a 3rd and 6 as they try to move the sticks one more time. Got to get past midfield to do it.
Bolt coming up over the middle, and he gave it to Kyrie Tate. Tate probably saying, hey, I'll stay on the outside next time.
Well timed by Bolt for sure. This will be a 3rd down play. Baltimore trying to get the ball back as we play just about halfway through this first quarter, maybe a little bit past that at this point. 3 at the top of your screen in the wide receiving core. Got to get to the 48 for a first. Caswell to throw. Looking, throwing towards the sideline. That is going to be a stop. Really good deflection as Baltimore knocks it down. That is a really, really nice athletic play to turn back towards the ball, and Queen City will punt.
Shan Varner may not be the most technology-savvy person, but he did do his due diligence for this ball game. 4 years and 1 month ago, the Baltimore Crabs opened up their home stadium against the Queen City Corsairs and won that game in a thriller. That was June 29th, 2014. So it's just awesome to see these two teams back at it again here in a scoreless first quarter.
Yeah, it's an incredible stat based on the history these two teams have. 4-time champs, of course, in Queen City, and then Baltimore has had quite a history in the SFL in the Charm City as that punt is fair caught. 1st and 10, Baltimore back out on the field. Mike Dazzo trying to recover from a rough start. See if he can get Troy Gaines going and get this offense moving in the right direction.
80 viewers and counting. Let's keep it up, SFL Nation.
Left-handed play from Dazzo is going to be caught towards the sideline. It is a short catch, but it is a good one as they will get a couple of yards back. It'll be a 2nd and 7.
Carroll talking on the sideline. Doty, who got the pick on the first play of the game, kind of puts a shoulder into Shea Carroll, and he wants to let those Vultures receivers know that he's here tonight.
Shea Carroll, one of 3 high-quality wide receiving players in the Baltimore organization. That's a big sack, 2nd one of the game against Mike Dazzo, and again, the defensive line for Queen City proves dominant.
So beating the turf there, Tommy Smith comes out of nowhere, and boy, he could have called that a hold before the sack. Nice penetration there, right up the middle. And Queen City's defensive line's got 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
Good start for them. See if they can keep that going. You take a look there at Garen Malone. He's going to line up at the bottom of your screen. 5 wide now for Mike Dazzo. Has the football. Looking for a long play. Right side. Got him, man. He's got caught at the 42-yard line. What a grab. That is going to be Shea Carroll, who got the shoulder earlier. And he gets a first down for his squad here.
Shea Carroll continuing to talk and bring the noise. The former Roughneck making some plays here in Baltimore's home opener. And this is what Baltimore needs. They need to get Dazzo in a rhythm. They need to get T. Roy Gaines going here. And this offense just needs a spark. They only had 7 points in Indianapolis. Trying to improve on those numbers.
Yeah, he actually fully beat Leroy Jenkins on the outside there. That's a ball out to the outside for Troy Gaines, T-Roy Gaines, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Queen City gets to him first, and that is going to be a 2nd and 10.
Some day of action earlier today. If you missed any of it, the SFL Blitz will have you covered, but especially one of the greatest onside kicks in football I've ever seen. It was amazing. You'll see that on Top Plays.
Really like that Top Play segment, by the way. That's a very, very nice addition to it. This will be a play from Dazzo with a long drop back, not much to it. And it's going to be a takedown from T. Roy Gaines as he gets a yard maybe. It'll be a 3rd and 8 as they give him generously 2 yards.
Tackle there by Duffy. Duffy, very underrated linebacker on the squad, along with Avery King. This Queen City defense is no joke, and they're pitching a shutout so far.
In the gun. Need to get past midfield for the first down. Thrown short. That'll hit Daly Holder in the helmet. Nothing doing. It'll be a 4th down, and Baltimore again will punt.
What anybody was thinking on that play. Dazzo's throwing it 2 yards down the field when he needs 8 into a crowd, and Daly Holder says, I'm not going to take an unnecessary hit if we're going to punt, and just lets that one go. Not the way Baltimore wanted to end that series.
Punt forthcoming. No score. Still here in the first quarter of play in Baltimore, Maryland. Good snap on the punt. That's going to be a high one. It'll bounce or actually get caught right about the 16-yard line, and good kick coverage is going to take down the returner at the 16. And here we go. This Kyrie Tate on the return there. Back to the field goes A.J. Caswell, who no interceptions in this game. He had 4 the previous game as they played against London, although it was an interception fest on both sides. More about that later. He's trying to kind of reverse things. He had 3 touchdowns last week, looking for his first tonight. Offset eye for him on first down, looking to throw to the outside is Ash Odom. Gets it at the 20-yard line. He'll get to the 23 before he's taken down. Clock continues to move in this first quarter. 2nd down on the way.
Oh, Dazzo, what a hit. I'm surprised he's not in a home already. This guy just has a time clock that stopped at about 35, and he's just playing like a savvy veteran out there. The guy's unbelievable.
Plenty on the line defensively for Baltimore. Handoff. Odom has some room to run on the left-hand side. Going to break 1 tackle, then 2, and he will find his way to a first down. Gets dropped at the 29, and the Corsairs move the sticks.
Ash Odom right there, just pounding away, makes 3 or 4 yards look incredibly difficult, yet gets the job done. Odom, an MVP candidate here at the early part of the season because the guy just puts in so much work.
No sure thing on a tackle for Ash Odom. That's going to be a pump fake for Caswell. Empty backfield, and he finds a target. 2nd and inches on the way, and that is a near first down, but not quite there.
17 with the 300 bits. Thank you so much for that. Look at the defensive lineman just going airborne, trying to deflect that pass. Really nice block there from the lineman. Couldn't catch the number, but good pitch and catch from Caswell, just shy of the first down.
Now we'll see if they can get it here. I smell an Ash Odom play. I think Baltimore smells it as well. Offset eye. This is Ash Odom territory. He's going to get the football. He's going to break a tackle. He's got a first down and more. Down the left sideline to the 50, to the 45. He's taken down there. Big play, Ash Odom. He gets the first down and more.
Amon is killing me. Another missed tackle. He was on the not top plays last week. Odom making it happy. Hey, you call yourself great, I'll call you out, as Ash Odom is making him look like a rookie. 30 yards already.
6 per carry right now for Ash Odom. Split backs for Caswell. Hand off again to Odom. Why not? He's the workhorse. He gets 2 here. 2nd and 8 on the way inside Baltimore territory.
He's doing here, man. They're giving it to Odom. They're feeding him. They're bleeding clock. They're quieting the crowd, really, is what they're doing. Trying to take him out of this game as Queen City is very methodical and very efficient with the ball, as you mentioned, after kind of a turnover fest last Monday night.
No turnovers yet for Queen City in a scoreless ball game. Caswell to throw. Quick drop. Get it out to Odom. Watch him work. He's going to get through 1. Maybe not as he gets bumped out of bounds. Not quite there to the first down marker. It'll be a 3rd and 2.
I almost wanted to say that was Eddie Gage out there, man. It just the old memories of Baltimore lore. Gage, who got the game-winning pick for Houston earlier today. And nice play on the outside there to force a 3rd down.
Baltimore faithful getting loud on a 3rd and short, trying to get their team back out on the field on offense. Throw, left side, got a catch, and that is indeed a first down for the Corsairs. It's Dupree Hudson's first catch of the game. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first frame. First quarter in the books, scoreless in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the SFL Network presented by APM Music. It is rivalry night, and we'll be back for the start of the second after a break.
APM Music is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com and visit their all-new esports landing page to find the best highlight music, heroic action, and epic sounds to boost the quality of your esports stream just like us. Log on to forum.apmmusic.com/esports for more information. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
Rivalry Night on Twitch is brought to you by APM Music, Show Business Studios, Media Tech Institute, Richards Printworks, ScoreStream. That is Spygo as we welcome it back into the Charm City. City looking gorgeous. Nice sunset in the background as Baltimore trying to get their first win. And now this is the 3rd try in Season 11. Offset eye for Caswell moving right to left. Odom breaks through 1 but not 3 as the Vultures do circle in on him and take him down. Second and 12, sorry, after a 2-yard loss.
Courtney Kate back there putting in some work. Loss of 2 for Odom. Don't see that every day. And if Baltimore can push Queen City back far enough, they'll shove them out of field goal range.
They're sitting at the 27 right now. It'll be a 44-yarder from here. Caswell goes long right side. That's picked off at the 6-yard line, and that is Baltimore's secondary making a really big statement there, stopping Caswell before he can get it.
Wild Thornberry out there making the play, keeping the game scoreless. Really nice coverage, and oh, he one-handed that as he turned around and took it away from a teammate. What a brilliant play. Defense comes up with a stand.
Give it back to Mike Dazzo after they were looking for Curtis down the right sideline, unable to find him, and now Dazzo has his end zone behind him, so it could be a better situation even after the interception. Split backs for Dazzo. One of those split backs is T-Roy Gaines. He's going to get the football, breaks through a tackle, gets about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 as we just kicked things off in the second quarter. If you guys are just joining us, Chris Curtis, Cameron Irvine doing a special guest analyst role. And say, I appreciate you. Don't make me fly solo. Don't do it.
And I could just stop talking right now and you would be done for the last 3 quarters. So
please, no. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody, not one person. T-Roy is going to go around the left side. He's going to get through 1. Nice block in front of him. First down Baltimore as they move it to the 16.
Makes the tackle. You know, I was talking to my dad last week about Frank and that number 1 top play on the top plays. And he said, if you would have been sitting next to me when I was watching that, I would have donkey punched you. I said, why? Tiberius Bovine should have been number 1. I said, get off my line. This is ridiculous.
This is a throw from Dazzo over the middle of the deflection, and it will drop behind the Queen City secondary. Good-looking ball, but not quite able to get it. The tight end, Morgan, is going to be the target.
Out to dry there. Another tough throw, another tight window. Both of these defenses are playing well. I'm shocked that we're in the second quarter here already and we still got nothing on the board.
At the moment, Dazzo 7 for 10 in this game. He's going to try to go 8 for 11. This is going to be a throw to the right side. That is going to be caught. And another one brought in for Shea Carroll, his third catch of the ball game.
The 100 bits, got a couple of photo galleries out last night from the Bits Give Back program. Come on, Curtis, you want to see all those beautiful pictures of your career.
Absolutely. That might be something I might have to invest in. This will be a empty backfield with Dazzo. He's got 5 wide to contend with. Looking to throws long right side. That's going to be caught just inside the white stripe. And Shea Carroll with his 4th catch moves the sticks.
And I love what I'm seeing out of Shea Carroll. He's so long. Carroll just a super athlete and makes a great play on the sideline. And he's really looked good tonight for the Vultures.
He's been the lone bright spot. Daly Holder, than that, I believe, has 1 catch. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Garen Malone with 2. But nothing real long in that particular sense. This will be a shotgun play for Dazzo. Looking to throws over the middle, and that is going to be a well-timed hit in the secondary by the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Was Budden, and Dazzo's got to put some more heat on that football. If that would have gotten there just a second earlier, that's probably a catch. But instead, incompletion over the middle, and that's where Dazzo has struggled tonight.
Offset eye for Dazzo. 4 on the line defensively for Queen City. Handoff coming. Room to run. And T-Roy going to get 3. They'll say 4. It's 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll have to get it past the midfield stripe for a first.
3rd down and 6 coming up. Chance for Baltimore to hit a big play. Hey, from Oscar Dunkley tonight. He's not been targeted once.
Yeah, that's a coup in his direction. Maybe they'll send one here. That one is between the safety and the corner. The turkey hole is caught, and that is Daly Holder's first catch of the ball game.
So you savage! That was between Dunkley and Frank. Split the difference. How in the world did Daly Holder catch Dunkley's flying out of nowhere like a comet in the sky, and just like that, he's gone? What concentration!
He heard you.
That was beautiful. That's a top play nominee right there.
That's gotta be. He heard you talking about it. He's got to test Oscar Dunkley, and he decided, you know what? Better late than never. Let's go ahead and do it now. He found the spot, and he might actually go that way again. This time to the right. That's a catch for Shea Carroll. He's got a 1st down, and the Vultures are in field goal range as they move it to the 27. Yes.
That's a good 1st down. Welcome, Mr. 23, to the live chat. And Baltimore's on the move. Shea Carroll's already got 5 receptions.
Yeah.
He's eating tonight.
Yeah, he's been absolutely special for that Baltimore offense. He maybe get a target here. That's a huge hit. That is a big one for the tight end. That is a monstrous, lit him up like a Christmas tree type hit, and Morgan's going to be down for a second. You would think, but no, he's Superman. He's going to pop back up and get ready for the next play.
If Morgan needed to lose some weight, he lost a few pounds on that hit. That's a good workout out there.
Yeah, it's sitting back at the 25-yard line. They're at the 21 right now. Dazzo's in the gun. T-Roy is to his left. Throw to the left to Daly Holder's area. And that is a catch indeed to Garen Malone, however, as he comes across to make it to the sideline.
So it might be at a premium here, at least in the first half. This is critical for Baltimore here. 3rd down and 2 at the 19-yard line. We'll see what they try to bust out. I would dump it off to Gaines. They haven't looked his way necessarily here recently, and I think they could catch him napping.
Instead, they'll throw short. That's a catch over the middle, and that is a catch at the 11-yard line. Another one for the tight end Morgan. Get it to the 16, and they have 1st and goal. Or 16? No, 10, first and goal.
Throw it to the tight end over the middle. Wide open. Just a tremendous play to bring up a first down and goal. And Baltimore is driving.
They are indeed. They have a chance to strike first against this Queen City defense. Can make a huge statement. Dazzo looking on first down over the middle. That is going to be caught. Did he get in? No, he did not. He's at the 2-yard line. And that's a big... No, they did give it to him. Morgan got it. That's 6 points.
I want another look at this. That was a heck of an effort by Morgan here. Oh, it's a terrible angle. Let's see if we can see where the ball is.
Based on that,
Man,
I'm not sure.
I don't know, Curtis. Close.
Yeah, and it looks like Eric Barkley's going to be challenging this for sure. That's a well-timed challenge. I don't think it crossed, but the Stripes will give us the final answer on that in just a moment.
Didn't even look like he got past the 2 on the initial look.
He brought it into possession at about the 1. I don't think this is in. I don't think it's close. Okay, so they did not give it to him. At least I don't think. Based on what Stripes says. Yeah, no, they did not give it to him. It's indeed on the goal line, however. 2nd and goal is what we're looking at for Dazzo.
Oh, man, they gave him a good spot. I mean, right on the goal line. What a challenge by Coach Barkley.
Dazzo looking to throw. Taken down. He does get the ball away, however. 2nd and goal turns into 3rd and goal, and Queen City can smell a stop from here.
Challenge. What's a half a yard? Well, it's the difference between 6 or nothing. Got to give it to T-Roy here. Baltimore's got to punch this one in.
Don't Pete Carroll it. Do not Pete Carroll it. Got to give him the ball here. Let him run this in, you'd think. This will be Dazzo in the gun. Goal line defense set up for Queen City. Dazzo to throw. Back in the end zone. Tipped and incomplete. That is a huge stop for Queen City's defense as they force him into a 3-point try.
Challenge ends up taking the touchdown off the board, and then Baltimore back-to-back times passes instead of runs, and now has to bring on the field goal unit. That is a missed opportunity there for the Vultures.
Tarkington, the star kicker for Baltimore, is on the field. It'll be a 17-yard attempt. Should be a chip shot from here. You'd think. Kick is up and on the way. It is up and good. 17 up and through, and Baltimore has the first points of the ball game in the 2nd quarter, and we're about halfway through it. Good low-scoring start to this game for both defenses.
Drive for the Vultures. Mike Dazzo found a rhythm. Shea Carroll's up to 5 receptions already. Daley Holder with that beautiful catch, amazing catch. Baltimore at least has some points to show for it, but Queen City's got to be thrilled keeping them out of the end zone.
Now this will be caught at the 10. Queen City going to try to get those points back and then some. Good spin by Kyrie Tate. Going to get out to the 33-yard line as this will bring back up A.J. Caswell. Queen City's offense off to a slow start with the exception of Ash Odom, who's had a decent day so far, albeit not great by his standards. And we'll see if they can get him going here pretty quick. 22 yards for Odom on 6 carries so far. May get a 7th one here, and he will. To the left, has a hole, and he'll get a couple of yards. 3 to be exact, 2nd and 7.
Azzo again with the takedown. And Queen City content to get Odom plenty of carries, which was kind of opposite of their strategy last week, the second half.
See what Caswell has in the offset eye. And off to Odom, breaks through 1, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and no farther. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Good play by the defensive line for Baltimore as they're not letting Odom get free.
Just taking advantages of opportunities presented. And another tackle on Ash Odom. He's doing a good job along with Dazzo and Takes linebacking core is strong.
Caswell was sacked 5 times last week. It wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore sends the house against him here. Nope, plenty in the secondary instead. Caught pressure coming, though, and he will avoid the sack but get taken down after a 1-yard gain forced out of the pocket. It's 4th down.
Mutombo coming in to get the stop for Baltimore. And this Vultures defense that looked real shaky against Indy last week, who looked real shaky against St. Louis this week, is playing some quality football here in the first half. They just need more points to show for it.
And that is going to be a dangerous punt, nearly blocked. It's going to be back at the 20-yard line. Attempted spin move goes absolutely nowhere to the 24 is where the Vultures will start this drive. Mike Dazzo off to a semi-decent start, but it's been slow in coming for this Baltimore offense either way, for both teams, really. 15 for 21 so far for Dazzo. He's on pace for a 40 to 50 attempt game.
Baltimore's been on the field a lot. Queen City, a couple of 3-and-outs here in the first half. They're controlling TOP.
Over the middle, that's going to be a catch, 7-yard completion. 2nd and 3 on the way, and that will be a, 2nd and short. They have the whole playbook open to them.
Dangerous passes from Dazzo. I mean, they're just fluttering over the middle of the field. It's like watching a butterfly in spring. Like, just get the ball to the guy. You're going to end up throwing a pick.
Split backs for Dazzo. 4 on the line. Doesn't throws right, caught, and that is a great-looking grab from Shea Carroll with his 6th catch of the game already. And that is Dazzo up near the 140 mark in yardage.
Rushing it. I mean, he catches everything on the sideline. He knows just where his feet are at all times, and he's turning into Mike Dazzo's favorite target here in the early part of the season.
Dazzo in the gun. He's got Troy Gaines with him. Quick drop back, looking to throw. Plenty of time, but the Queen City defensive line will get to him. He does get rid of the ball, but it was an effort. It'll be 2nd down.
Getting in on the stop. Dazzo does well just to get the ball away. That's the 2nd time. Queen City's already got 2 sacks, but that's the 2nd time that Dazzo has had to just throw the ball into the turf to avoid a sack. And if you're counting incompletions, 2 of his 7 now have been thrown into the dirt.
That was Jeff Duffy, of course, in the stop. He took a look at him there just before this play. Thrown for Daly Holder, and that's a catch and a 1st down. Caught it low instead of the defender going high, and he gives us a little shimmy as he gets back to the line.
Does not have ADD because his attention to the football is outstanding. I mean, I don't know how he's catching these passes with all these distractions around him. He's made 2 incredible catches. Made that one look easy, but it absolutely was not.
5 wide for Baltimore. 1st down, they're inside Queen City territory. Dazzo rolls over the middle, and that is nearly picked off. Linebacker jumps in and nearly takes it away. That was dangerous at 2nd down.
That one again on delay. He turned around with his momentum going away, Budden, and smacked that away with his right hand as that was going over the middle. Tremendous play.
Storied rivalry adds another chapter this evening. As you said, Baltimore has the city versus city advantage in SFL history. Under center. Dazzo to throw, puts it outside. That's T-Roy, and he will not get to the line of scrimmage. Gets taken down for a 2-yard loss.
Dunkley and Frank combining for the stop again. Boy, these 2 guys are pretty soon they're going to be the best of friends because, I mean, they are the unquestioned leaders of this Queen City defense, at least for the first 3 games of this season. They're just everywhere.
And they're really limiting opposing offenses to one side of the field, is what I'm noticing as well. This will be Dazzo over the middle. That's going to be intercepted. Back the other way. Queen City has it towards midfield, and they turn the ball over. Mike Dazzo, his 2nd interception of the ball game.
Get some cheese with that nacho, please. What an interception. He jumps this route right over the middle of the field and just baits. What a stop for Queen City's defense. Playing strong despite their offense not showing much tonight.
Yeah, that's if you're counting at home, And my math is correct. That's 11 interceptions in 2 games. This Queen City secondary has Nacho Sicario on the takeaway there. Caswell back in the driver's seat on first down. He's got 2 with him in the gun. See what they can do at about the midfield stripe. Low snap. He's going to run it himself, and he gets 3 or 4. They're going to say 4 out to the 48-yard line in Baltimore territory.
Caswell has a death wish. I don't know how Coach Barkley can sleep with himself at night knowing that he's putting his quarterback out there like that, but I've talked with Caswell. He says he loves taking the hits. This is what he lives for.
I mean, he keeps living like that. He's not going to live long. Another one for Caswell. He's got some room to run this time, and he's got a first down at the 37-yard line, and we hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes till halftime in Baltimore. Rivalry night on the SFL Network, presented by APM Music.
Yeah, talking about St. Louis and Queen City having tough defenses. Ethan Kai in there, who had an interception earlier today. By the way, we're 5 viewers away from 100. Let's get those triple digits, SFL Nation. But seriously, when Queen City and St. Louis play each other later this season, that's going to be fun.
It's going to be a nightmare for the quarterbacks of that team, of those teams for sure. Caswell looking to throw, throws short, got a catch, and that is going to be Kyrie Tate, who gets it just shy of the first down. It'll be second and inches.
He's having a good ball game here, rumored to maybe be kind of the unfavorable target of Caswell here in the early start of the season, but Tate showing why he's valuable to the squad.
Now, Dupree Hudson was the favorable target last week. He had a ton of catches and a big touchdown. That's going to be an Odom play, 3rd and 2, as he loses a couple, and that's a big, big problem for Queen City. They do have 3rd and short, however.
It down there on that right side, and that stretch play to the right side has been Queen City's most least effective run because of what Courtney's done on the outside.
And off to Odom on 3rd down. Can he get it? Is he short? He is 1 yard short of the first down. 4th and 1. They are in field goal range, albeit long. We'll see if they can take advantage.
The 5th-year man previously in Alaska, and he makes the play on Odom to force a 4th down. They're going to fake like they're going for it. They want the points.
Yeah, they're going to try this, I think, from the 28-yard line, make it a 45-yard attempt. Ricky Matthews, who doinked one off the upright earlier, going to try to redeem himself. Snap is good. Hold good. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is through. Went through the left side of the uprights this time, and they will tie the game up at 3 apiece.
Hi, Curtis. How did you see that went through the left part of the uprights?
You got to see where the ball lands.
Golly, I mean, that thing was a missile out there. And you're always telling people that you're blind. It's BS.
I'm blind, but I pay more attention sometimes than most sighted people. See how that works?
You get heightened attentiveness? Is that how that works?
Maybe it's a sixth sense. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just making up for the fact that I'm legally blind in my eyes. No big deal. Return back to the 24-yard line. Baltimore has some offense to take care of before they head to the locker room. We'll see if Dazzo can recover from a big interception last time out.
6 viewers. I think I need to be a little more sensitive.
Maybe they were blind. All right, offset I for Dazzo. 4 on the defensive line for Queen City on first down. Expect T-Roy to get one here. Maybe not. Nope, he'll get a throw to the outside. They're trying to break through one, but the pass coverage really good from Queen City. Taken away, Oscar Dunkley gets up to make the stop.
And this guy has MVP written all over him, and we've only had, I believe, 1 defensive MVP in league history, maybe 2. Did Big Sexy win it 1 year? I know that we had a defensive lineman win it a few years ago, but Dunkley, he closes the gap so quickly. It's incredible.
3 in the backfield for Dazzo again. Throw to the outside for T-Roy. Got some room to run, get a first down and more, and he'll stop the clock, more importantly, as he gets out to the 45. And T-Roy moves the sticks for Baltimore.
Look what happens. Throw it to the other side of the field, and that's a first down play. Good job by Gaines. Good blocking upfield. And Baltimore making it happen, although they're running out of time here just before the half.
Maybe they need to switch up, just split up Oscar Dunkley and Achilles Frank, move Achilles to the other side of the field. What do you think?
It's like a depth chart nightmare for the commissioner. I don't know about that.
That's going to be a throw from Dazzo. Plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to wing it to the outside as Daly Holder. Although he had him waiting there, it's going to be a no-huddle offense coming for the Baltimore Vultures, but they will call a timeout before it gets going.
For the Vultures, because it basically seals their fate here in this half unless they can complete a Hail Mary. But at least Dazzo did not throw an interception. That was a dangerous ball, as T-Pat is talking with him on the sideline. And golly, that looks just like him. And it's stunning. It's stunning. I just met the man. That is unbelievable.
The resemblance is solid.
Anyway, yes, Dazzo, very fortunate he did not commit a turnover there.
Well, here we go. This will be a shotgun play, Hail Mary coming to end the first half. Dazzo has receivers getting down. They're going to try to step into one. He does. Launches it deep. This may get to the first row. That's a long one, and it is incomplete. Was that actually caught just out of bounds? Looked like it.
Hit him in the back. Yeah.
Yep, either way, that is going to do it for the first half of play. Halftime. On the other side of this, Vultures, Corsairs 3-3 in a defensive battle in Baltimore. Cam, let's talk a little bit about this game. Defensive battle, as you can see there. Give me your thoughts looking at the team comparison.
Good ball game here from both sides. Not a lot of points, but a lot of ball movement. Baltimore on pace for almost 400 yards of offense. I'm actually surprised that time of possession is that close. It just felt like we didn't really ever see Queen City's offense on the field too much. So Baltimore doing a good job of controlling the pace of this game. Stop making these critical mistakes. If these drives did not end in turnovers, you never know. Baltimore could be up 2 touchdowns right now.
Yeah, interesting times ahead in the second half to see how it turns out. Looking at the rest of the scores in the SFL, the out-of-town scoreboard, Tallahassee 16-6 over Tulsa. Oklahoma City loses to New Orleans 34-30 in New Orleans. Houston Hyenas beat the Swarm in the Hive 27-20. Skyhawks over the Knights 24-17. The Red Devils lose to the Gladiators 23-13 in St. Louis. And the Sharks over the Nightwings 37-34 in an OT thriller. And then in the primetime games so far, Chicago loses to Vancouver. Vancouver's first win 16-6. And then the Fury with their first win their loss over to the Lobos. And the Lobos win 44-37. Just about to get underway for the start of the second half. Cam and I will be back with you at the kickoff. Rivalry Night presented by APM Music, Show Business Studios, Media Tech Institute, Richards Printworks, ScoreStream, and SpyGoat. Welcome back into the Charm City, ladies and gentlemen. Second half about to get underway. 3-3 ball game between Queen City and the Baltimore Vultures. As we are back underway, Baltimore will kick to the Corsairs as we get things started in the second half. Return going to get back to the 25 to the 30-yard line. Get stopped at the 31 for Kyrie Tate, and out comes A.J. Caswell, looking for a better start to the second half than he did to the first.
Large in the chat saying I'm getting Friday night flashbacks. You think you're getting Friday night flashbacks? I'm calling the game. I think we get some touchdowns up in here.
Can we get a scoring explosion, please? Odom in the backfield. He's going to get the first handoff of the second half, and he will get 6 yards, 2nd and 4, after a quick rush up the middle to the 37.
9 yards on 12 carries. You know, one thing that we haven't seen tonight is Ash Odom just exploding for a 40 or 50-yard run. He did have one big run in the first half, but the Vultures, damn it, man, I knew I was going to do that.
You only did it in the intro text as well.
I didn't do that. I already fired the guy that did that.
That's going to be a run for Odom to the left side, 3rd and 1 as he gains 3 more. If you guys are just joining us, Chris Curtis, Cameron Irvine with you from Baltimore, Maryland for Rivalry Night on the SFL Network. Got one more primetime game tomorrow night for Fan Night. Sioux Falls and Alaska going to get together for a matchup. Should be a good one. Odom. Another handoff on 3rd down. This time he gets the first down. Got to keep plugging away, sir. To the 45 they go. 1st and 10.
Crulchers can't come away with a stop there. Move the sticks to the 45-yard line. Speaking for the swear word there. 100 bits from Max Jackson. Thank you so much for the. I think every time I say crash by mistake, somebody should cheer 100 bits. It's only fair.
I don't know if that's fair per se, but I'll take it. This is Caswell short. This will be a 3-yard gain and a nice tackle to take away an opportunity to get more as the tight end will bring it in.
Methodically moving the ball, it would appear that the Corsairs just don't want to do too much. Feel a ton tonight. I think they feel like they have the advantage here, and they just don't want to give it away.
Odom to the right. That'll be a hit behind the line, a 3-yard loss. Cameron, your audio seems to be having a little bit of an issue coming through. Just wanted to give you a heads up. It's cracking and sputtering, so no big deal. We'll work with it as we go through here, but a 3rd down coming up for the Corsairs. Caswell needs a decent one to the 45 of Baltimore to make a 1st down happen. 3 at the bottom, 1 at the top for Caswell. Looking to throw. 5-step drop, throws to the right. Has a catch, but nothing doing. Kyrie Tate on the receiving end of that. And Thornberry comes up, makes a nice hit. He's also got an interception to go with his day. And it'll be for an early 3 and out for Queen City. And Baltimore, again, making a defensive statement.
Oh, Drix make a nice play on the near side. And Baltimore gets yet another stop.
What? Oh. So an encroachment on the punt lineup, that's a problem. It should not be enough to give them the 1st down, I don't think.
Believe that makes it 4th and 1. And is Queen City going to go for this?
Oh, that would be special. That would be a huge, huge mistake on part of the Vultures if they do make this offset I formation for Caswell. 4 on the defensive line. They may try this. They are going to try it. Odom to the right. Did he get it? Hard to tell. I don't think he did. I think Tony Willis got up and made the stop. We'll see who has the football coming out of this, because we don't have the ball indicator. But it is indeed going to be Baltimore football, so they do survive the scare on the 4th and 1, and Dazzo back out on the field. Huge defensive stop for Baltimore.
If that would have turned into a first down for Queen City, that defensive lineman and that butt chewing he would have gotten on the sideline. What a play by Tony Willis.
That's going to be a pass to the outside for the running back, T. Roy Gaines, and he will get a couple of yards. Dangerous. He's already going to get a butt chewing. You know that, though. I mean, you can't put your team in that kind of situation regardless of whether they made the play or not. That is a huge, huge problem they have to correct right now. Dazzo's in the gun. 2 with him. Plenty in coverage. Dazzo to throw. Plenty of time. Wings it right side. Go! And dropped! Shea Carroll with his first incompletion on the target of the night, and he was gone if he makes that catch, caught looking upfield.
All night long, Carroll, you let me down. That one is just brutal, because that could have turned this whole game around.
That's a big, big mistake. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for Dazzo on a now 3rd down. 3-step drop, looking to throw, looking for the 1st and more. That one's going to be caught, though. What a grab for Garen Malone. They're deep into Queen City territory.
See, try again. This time the other side of the field, testing Oscar Dunkley, who let him go into his zone, and then that was Frank that flew over there. Garen Malone's been quiet tonight, but Malone makes a crucial play to get Baltimore into scoring position.
Shea Carroll will see where he lines up at. Should be probably the top of your screen. That's where he's headed. Gary Malone, bottom of your screen. In the gun is going to be Dazzo. With him is T. Roy. From the 31-yard line. Throw to the outside. Caught short. Garen Malone gets another grab, his 4th reception tonight after 1 drop, and it is 3rd and 2.
Malone's starting to rack it up. And Queen City's starting to bend maybe just a little bit too much here. Baltimore's riding that momentum from that 4th and 1 stop. Can they turn it into points?
In the gun is Dazzo. They're in field goal range. They can at least take the lead as long as they don't throw it away here. Dazzo to throw to the left. Has a mistake from Garen Malone, his 2nd drop of the night. And they will indeed have to try a field goal after a missed 1st down.
And that's brutal. 2 drops on this drive, killing momentum for Baltimore.
And they will indeed try the field goal. No, never mind. I say that. Say that too soon. Are they going to try to get them to go offside here is the question. Are they going to try for this? Oh, wait, it's 3rd down. What am I doing? Easy. Throw over the middle. Dazzo can't find it through the Queen City secondary. The trees in the middle stop that from getting through. Now they will likely try a field goal on after a nice secondary play.
I think they're going to go for this. Try to avoid 4th down, Curtis.
Yeah, that thank you. Appreciate that. Well, they can't avoid 4th down now. This will be a shot from the 25, so it should be a 42-yard attempt on the left foot of Tarkington. Snap is good, hold good, kick on the way. It is up, and it is no good, wide left. What is up with the kickers in this game? Even the star kicker, Tarkington, misses one.
Off a 4th down stop, a knuckleball that blows left. Similar to what happened to Queen City after they got the turnover on the first series of the game and then missed the field goal. Put that one through, and we're still tied at 3.
All right. I'll give Queen City back the football. A.J. Caswell from his own 31-yard line in the offset eye. Likely going to get Odom involved. Nope, it'll be a throw on first. Wings it right. That's going to be caught. Chris Curtis down to the 40-yard line. Caught at the 41. and that is a first down for Queen City as they move the sticks into Baltimore territory.
Sexy beast, Chris Curtis on the outside. Man, making it happen. Oh, one-handed beauty.
It just turns towards it. That's a nice play. Give the Corsairs a new set. First catch of the day for Curtis as well. Kaz McFly is who he beat on the coverage there. We'll see what Queen City can do after a good long play on first down. Handoff, Odom through the middle, and that is going to be a 2-yard gain up to the Baltimore 40. And they'll actually 2nd and 9. They'll give him 1.
Halfway through the third, still tied at 3. Boy, this feels like a rivalry. Just like Atlanta and Tallahassee last week. These teams just rough each other up.
Chat, I love you. Just got to put that out there. I'm laughing on the inside. Chance for Caswell. On 2nd down, he's going to get taken down back in midfield. The defensive line gets to him. And the Vultures making things happen. Sacked 5 times last week, and he's got a couple under his belt tonight thanks to Max Xavier.
Was ripping him to pieces in the backfield. Finally, Baltimore able to get some pressure on Caswell, and every time you think these teams are starting to get some offensive momentum, the defenses come back to play.
Under center. Going to be Caswell. Odom on a route. Maybe looking short. Going to wing it to the right. Tipped and nearly intercepted. Not going to happen. Tony Willis jumps ahead of the route. Nearly brings it back the other way.
Underrated free agent acquisitions this offseason. Tony Willis, coming over from Alaska, has made a number of critical stops tonight. That forces a 4th down and another punt from Matthews. He's been busy tonight.
Both punters have been pretty busy tonight, as have the kickers, both 1 for 2 in the field goal department. And Matthews with the left snap is going to get this away. It's going to be a fairly short one to the 15. Fair caught at that 15-yard line by Daley Holder. 1st and 10 for Dazzo as he comes back out on the field trying to get something going. The crowd's been lulled to sleep by both of these offenses, both defenses playing a legendary type of game.
What, Baltimore embracing the underdog role in who you got in the SFL community. 92 out of 112 people picked Queen City to win tonight, and Baltimore is giving them a ball game.
Dazzo on first down, puts it over the middle, has a catch as he finds the seam. That is a first down for, I believe, Shea Carroll again, who gets through the middle, and that is a 1st and 10 as they move it past the sticks.
Did I say crabs again? Hashtag Cam Crabs with 100 bits attached from Stephen Mullinex. I'm actually not liking that promotion. It just tells me every time I make a mistake, that was my mistake.
I'm dead. Hashtag Cam Crabs for the win. Can we get an SFL alert, please? 2-yard gain for T-Roy as he gets out 2nd and 7. They'll call it 3.
Yeah, look how Dunkley just closes the gap. There's 6 or 7 yards in front of T-Roy Gaines, and he got maybe 2.5. Just what a burst from Oscar Dunkley, special player.
And tell you what, even though he doesn't have a lot of points to show for it, Dazzo's had a good day so far in the completion department. This will be a run for T-Roy on the outside pass, and he'll have everything short of a yard for the first down. Last week, 43% in the completion percentage department. He's 25 for 36 for a completion percentage, near 70% at the moment.
Dazzo definitely looks a little sharper tonight outside of that very first play. The second pick was just a great read by Sicario, but
yep.
Dazzo's sharp. I'm shocked they only got 3 points with this offense.
Huge shout out to Jason Williams, our stats guy for the evening. Right side, tipped in, incomplete. Looking for the tight end Morgan, not able to bring it home. 4th down, and Baltimore will punt.
When veteran coaches get animated on the sideline, Coach Barkley's over there waving his arms back and forth. Incomplete pass. He knows his defense got the stop, and back and forth we go.
Punt unit lined up. Queen City looks like they're going to send the house at this punter. They will. Can they get him? Very close to. Very close to getting him. Ultimate concentration for the punter to get it. And the return will get out to the 20-yard line from Kyrie Tate. Queen City back out on the field after the change in possession as we get to the later stages of the third quarter. Still 6 points between these two teams. Have yet to see a touchdown. You got to think we're going to see one soon with these two offenses, but both defenses playing a very, very good game.
Unlike Friday night where it was kind of more bad offense than great defense, this has been great defense tonight. Good offense, better defense, and we're just waiting for somebody to break through.
Well, and to give you this, Caswell's only 9 for 15 through the air. He's relying on that guy, Ash Odom, who now has 18 carries and nearly has a first down as it's 2nd and 2.
Some down on an 8-yard pickup. All right, the hashtag Cam has crabs with the bits attached.
Okay, yeah, no.
Like it's, oh man, it just it's rolling in the chat.
Oh, that's a free play. Odom with the first down. Not like it's going to matter. It looks like it should be an offside against Baltimore. Either way.
That's gonna make it a first down. Hey, by the way, fan night tomorrow night, Alaska and Sioux Falls. We will have your first look at photos from the SFL convention. They are ready, and we will be showing those during timeouts of fan night tomorrow night. So you're not going to want to miss some of the best photos from the SFL convention, and it's coming up tomorrow night on the broadcast.
Can you imagine when roughly 150 lunatics get together in the same room? That's what you're going to be seeing tomorrow night in the photos. I cannot wait for that, Cam. I'm just mad I wasn't part of those lunatics. This will be to the left side. That's a catch for Odom, not being to be able to get there. 2nd and 3, looks like, after the 5-yard completion.
Was heavy hitting. I mean, A.J. Caswell got dumped, and Joe Dazzo with a nice tackle, too. Just 104 yards for Caswell tonight.
Just one viewer shy of 100 on the viewer count tonight. Thank you to SFL Nation for showing out. This will be a Caswell run off the shotgun play, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Air from Queen City. Baltimore's been all over that tonight. And no, your scoreboard is not broken. We're not missing numbers past the threes. It is still 3-3, and it's been an awesome game.
Very entertaining. Like, if you like defensive football, you come to the right place. Queen City trying to get points on the board. That's going to be a throw to the outside. Is that a catch? At the moment, it is to the outside. Chris Curtis able to hold his feet in, and they move the sticks out to the 47.
By A.J. Caswell. I mean, he escapes the pocket and puts that ball only where Curtis can catch it. I mean, that was his best throw of the night. Absolutely tremendous as Curtis breaks open on the out route.
It was 3rd and 3, 3-3 on that particular play. So 3's wild on that sequence. Now it's 1st and 10 in a 3-3 ball game. Caswell, Odom through the middle, breaks through one, then breaks through a second, gets taken down by the shoelaces after a 7-yard gain. Sorry.
100 bits from Mr. 23, and I missed a few. Mix RR, who just got the victory today in his first game at quarterback and a comeback overtime win. Congratulations to San Francisco.
Yeah, that's a crazy scoreline. If you guys did not see that game, this will be an Odom run to the right-hand side, and then a great tackle before he gets to the first down marker. 3rd and 1. Odom down to a 3-yard per average carry as Thornberry gets up and gets him. End of the third quarter is in front of us in a 3-3 game, low-scoring battle in the Charm City. About 60 minutes from our nation's capital. We'll be back after this. This is the SFL on Twitch, presented by APM Music.
Show Business Studios can take your dream and make it reality. Any show, anytime, any place. Show Business Studios is limited only by your imagination. Find us at showbusinessstudios.com.
APM Music is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com. and visit their all-new esports landing page to find the best highlight music, heroic action, and epic sounds to boost the quality of your esports stream just like us. Log on to forum.apmmusic.com/esports for more information. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
Rivalry Night on Twitch for the SFL Network is presented by APM Music, Show Business Studios, Media Tech Institute, Richards Printworks, ScoreStream, and SpyGoat. Welcome back into Baltimore, Maryland. As mentioned, about an hour away from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Chris Curtis, Cameron Irvine with you as we start the fourth quarter of plays. Queen City moving the ball into Baltimore territory from right to left on your television screen. This will be a run for Odom. Not going to happen. Does not get the first down. Fourth down coming, and they have a decision to make.
Nice tackle there right at the line of scrimmage. If I was Queen City, I would go for it. I am tired of messing around with this Baltimore squad. I know I didn't get it the first time, but it's time to put up or shut up right now.
Well, 4th and 1. They're at least going to line up for it. See if they try to draw the Vultures offside, or if they want to go for this. They will go for this. Another 4th down conversion attempt, and he's got it. Big conversion on 4th down. They'll move the sticks, and Odom has another conversion.
By Queen City. They ran it to Odom on 4th and 1 around the right side in the first half. Didn't get it. This time they try the left side, and Odom capitalizes, and Queen City's drive continues.
20 carries for 63 yards for Odom. He's going to get number 21 right here to the left side. Has some room to run to the 25-yard line. Gets taken down at the 25. Odom starting to break through here late, or at the start of the fourth quarter.
Ash, now Queen City's in scoring position. And, boy, we've seen this song and dance before. We've had a lot of teams, a lot of opportunities, I should say, inside the 35-yard line.
I wouldn't be surprised if Queen City takes a shot here. They're in position to do so on first down. See if they do indeed make that happen. 5 on the line defensively for Baltimore. Caswell is going to throw. Moves up to the middle. Thrown to the right side. That is a catch to the 9-yard line. And Queen City is going to have 1st and 10. They can still get a first down as Curtis is the target.
Proceeding up down the field, and a good play there from Caswell, standing tall in the pocket. That's a veteran throw. Thornberry gets over there too late, so was Bolt. City's got their best opportunity to get in the end zone tonight.
Now they have 4 tries to do it. Can still get a first down at the 1. Odom with the handoff. He's not going to be able to get back, or he will get to the back to the line of scrimmage, get a 1-yard gain out of it, but nothing much more than that. 2nd and 9 on the board.
There, it was a really good job sort of pushing Odom back inside by Max Xavier. Kind of blew up that whole play from the jump.
Take a look there at Big Joe Dazzo. Linebacker looking to make a sting happen on 2nd down. Offside eye for Caswell. Caswell the throw. Short. Over the middle. That's caught. Short of the first down and short of the goal line. 3rd and 1. And that is a big, big play. Jackson makes it happen, but can't quite get past the plane.
Have come painfully close to scoring all night long. You got to feed Odom. Give it to the big fella.
I think he's earned it. 20-plus carries, and he's been the workhorse. He's right there with it. End zone, touchdown, Corsairs. The 4-time champs have their first lead of the ball game.
They're wearing all those all-black sleeves. Ash Odom makes it happen for Queen City. They take the lead, and finally we have a touchdown here tonight, and it came in the most unbelievable of ways, a 1-yard touchdown run.
Well, you knew it wasn't going to happen through the air. Both secondaries have played absolutely incredibly tonight. But a touchdown that's not called back, obviously, as well as the Vultures had one called back in the first quarter after a ball did not break the plane. Ricky Matthews on for the extra point for Queen City. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way. It is up, and it is through. One possession game. Queen City on the road for the second time in 2 games. Baltimore has to get the crowd in this game somehow, Cam. And a good first part of this drive on the next possession would be a really good way to do that.
City's trying to keep their undefeated season alive, along with Tallahassee, Alaska, Sioux Falls, and Carolina, who got it done in the UK this afternoon.
When you talk about Sioux Falls and Alaska, one of those 2 teams is no longer going to be unbeaten after tomorrow night. Should be a fun one for 2-2-0 teams. 1st and 10. Baltimore back out on the field. Mike Dazzo, who's had a very Jekyll and Hyde game as far as between last week and this week, but still can't find pay dirt to this point. We'll see if that changes. Looking to throw. Left side. Caught to the sideline. Daly. No, I'm sorry. That is Shea Carroll. No, I'm sorry. Garrett Malone. I can't read. That's fine. 5 catches for him on 9 targets.
That's too easy. I don't like the cushion. You go back up by 7, and then you basically just give up 8 yards there. If I'm Queen City, I'm trying to play aggressively because I've got a chance to put this game in the bag, and I wouldn't want to give Baltimore any sense that they have a chance.
Looking to throw to the outside. Caught. Trying to get around the corner. He will. That's a first down. What a play. Just getting there. And that is a new set for Baltimore as they move the sticks, closing in on midfield.
Gains the 22nd pick in the SFL draft, making things happen. Sometimes a 2 or 3 yard reception isn't much, but it is when you move the sticks with 7:45 to go.
Looking to throw. Big hit coming, and that is going to be Dazzo going down in a heap. Another one falls, and that is a 2nd and a lot. 2nd and 16, to be honest.
It's like when I would try to play tackle football, and I wrap somebody up, but I wasn't strong enough to like put them on the ground, so they just kind of backed up a couple more steps before I could finally get the handle. That's what that sack was, and it ended up in a 6-yard loss.
Under center to the outside. That is 1 for Gaines. He's going to get a hit at the 38-yard line. Oscar Dunkley, 6 tackles today as they continue to press that side of the field, and he continues to make stops.
Have another exceptional game. They really have stayed away from him. They threw to his spot once, and it was an incredible catch by Daly Holder. Let's see if Dazzo's got the chops.
This will be a throw to the right. Caught, and he may go. Shea Carroll, 10-5, touchdown. Baltimore, they tie the game. What a long one from Mike Dazzo, his first touchdown of the ball game.
And Jenkins way undercut the route. You cannot give that up after you haven't given up a touchdown all night long, and you give up an easy one for Carroll. And Carroll does the rest. That's one of the easiest touchdowns Baltimore's going to have all season. They're right back in the game.
Man, did they need that. Going to be 10-10 after the extra point should that go through with no problems. 10-9 at the moment. But they have a chance to tie the ball game in the 4th quarter. And as mentioned earlier, there's a lot of games this week that have been decided by 1 possession or less. This looks like, albeit looks like, this may be another one to add to the list. Tarkington ready with the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way. It is up and it is through. Baltimore ties the game and the crowd is finally into it. After 3 quarters of almost no scoring, we finally have a couple touchdowns on the board in crunch time in the 4th quarter. Ball's on a tee, and Queen City going to get the ball back. See what they can do to answer. Kyrie Tate waiting back near his end zone as he gets underneath this ball at the 10-yard line. Caught there, returned to the 25 to 30. Tries a spin move that gets taken down at the 31. Caswell back out on the field along with Ash Odom. Odom been the workhorse for this team so far. 25 carries for 100+ on the day. We'll see if that continues.
Yeah, if he's telling the coaching staff, I'm not tired, I'm giving him the ball. I know that Caswell's had a decent day, but Odom has looked really good in the second half. I just keep feeding him.
Under center. Hand off to Odom. Left side, has some room to run. He's going to break through 1 and get 9 yards. Maybe they'll give him 8. They will, as he will get a 2nd and 2 for this Queen City offense.
Hands of fury, man. I don't know how he held on to Odom to bring him down. If he wouldn't have, that could have been 17-10 going Queen City's direction.
Big shoelace tackle. We'll see what happens on 2nd and 2. Offset I formation. Odom the deep back. He'll get the ball and get taken down immediately, and he'll lose yards at the same time. Ash is averaging 3.2 a carry. Tony Willis comes up to make the stop.
It's unblocked. Just flew in there, and when Odom got the ball, he was already having to think about how he was going to break that tackle. Incredible play by Willis at the line of scrimmage.
Caswell to throw. Right side. Tipped and nearly intercepted. Target on the outside, I believe, was Curtis. Not going to find him. You know who we haven't seen a lot of tonight as well, even on the targets list, is Dupree Hudson. I think he might have 1 target in this game. No, he has 1 catch in this game on as many targets for 8 yards. That's how much he's been quiet. He had 11 catches for 144 last week, and haven't seen much from him today.
That's a testament to Thornberry's been doing a good job on the outside, but that was a terrible throw from Caswell. You got to put that ball on the outside, looking for Kyrie Tate. Instead, he tried to lead him in. If he puts that ball on the outside shoulder, that is a first down catch.
Nasty spin move from Daley Holder. He gets out to the 30-yard line. Punt is a good one. Give Baltimore back the football in a tie game. Close game in Baltimore. Perfectly done for rivalry night.
Flies side of the ball. Guarding Hudson. Hard to say, just because we haven't seen Hudson a lot tonight.
Split backs for Dazzo. Oh, he gets hit as he throws. The ball does exit his hand forward. That's a tackle, but not a tackle for loss or a sack. And that's Queen City making it 2nd and 10.
From Dazzo, thanks to the pressure from Queen City. And, of course, their defense is in a rough spot here. Baltimore's got all the momentum with 5 minutes left.
Dazzo in the gun again. Might have his 43rd throwing attempt of this football game. Looking to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to wing it over the middle. Tipped, and a Plinko ball is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for Shea Carroll, who's 8 for 11 on targets with 1 drop, and he had to get it between 3 Queen City Corsairs.
King's going to get a concussion. How hard the football hit him in the head. Just pick it up off your dome and take it back the other way. But instead, Queen City leaves the door open some more. Oscar Dunkley's not messing around out there.
Garen Malone, top of your screen. Take a look at him. He's going to be opposite Oscar Dunkley here. Dunkley giving him a lot of space over the middle. One-handed grab by Daley Holder, and he's got a 6-yard completion, but not enough for the first down, and it looks like the Vultures will have to punt it away.
Queen City swarmed to the football. They had 6 different defenders who, as soon as Holder caught the ball, all turned play, and just another tremendous defensive stand by Queen City.
Punt coming end over end pretty quick here. Kyrie Tate deep to receive it. He will grab it, have a little bit of room to run, but not much, and he'll get taken down at the 28-yard line. Queen City back out on the field trying to take the lead again. It was a rapid succession touchdown, then a touchdown to tie it. We'll see if one of these teams can find some kind of momentum, but they've just been giving possession back to the other after 3 tries. And you take a look at that man right there, 87 yards on 27 carries, 3.2 average for Ash Odom. He's been the workhorse. Expect him to see 30-plus before this game is out. Caswell to throw. Wings it left. Has a chance out there, and it's dropped. And we called Dupree Hudson's name a little while ago. He had a golden opportunity, and he dropped the ball.
That's tough. That's right in the breadbasket.
And he knows it, too. Look at him. He's going to be getting an earful from Eric Barkley. You got to catch the ball first, then run. Great route, bad execution on the catch, and it's a second down. A.J. Caswell trying to make something happen with an empty backfield here. 5 wide. Plenty in the secondary for Baltimore. Quick drop, looking to waste not a lot of time. Over the middle, that's a catch, and he's lit up like a Christmas tree. That is big. That's the tight end, actually, for Queen City. Over the middle, first down. Not much other than that.
Motion by Caswell, having to adjust to the pressure, and Caswell just flips it out to his tight end to move the sticks. Again,
empty backfield for Caswell. Plenty of time to throw. Again, over the middle, and another big hit. What a hit. Kyrie Tate lit up, and the Vultures are timing these hits perfectly, trying to knock the ball loose.
Oh. Tackle. I mean, that is perfect form. Tate gets up and says, hey, I'm all right. I'm good.
He's been taking returner hits, too, so he's been taking hits all night long. Under center is Caswell in the split back. Odom is back there with him. Looks to throw. Moves up in the pocket. Steps up, throws. That's through the seam. And it's a catch for Curtis over the middle on the left hash. Curtis with 71 yards. And that's a first down into Baltimore territory.
Steps up in the pocket and throws into double coverage. Look at this dime. Oh, that was pretty.
Vultures, pardon the pun, they parted like the Red Sea out there in the secondary, and just a perfect hole for that ball to fit into. Caswell is in long field goal range for Ricky Matthews. Going to try to get him closer at least. He also may take a shot here at the end zone if he has an opportunity. Steps up, throws left, and a one-handed deflection. Very good play from the Baltimore secondary, and it's second down.
We now know for certain who's been defending Dupree Hudson. Kaz McFly's having an awesome game. He was just signed this week to this roster, and he's doing an outstanding job against one of Queen City's top offensive weapons.
Single back is Odom. 2nd and 10. Got to get it to the 23 for a first down for Queen City. Dropping it back, looking, throwing right side, picked off. Caswell throws an interception at the 16-yard line, and Baltimore has the ball going the other way.
Hey, moving to the other side of the field. The guy is everywhere, and Baltimore's defense comes up with yet another stop, and I don't know what Caswell sees here. Curtis is not open. He's blanketed by a couple of defenders. Defense again. They are winning this game right now, trying to get their first win in Vultures franchise history.
10-all. Closing in on the last 2 minutes of this game in the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter has gone quick. Dazzo to the outside has a catch. Not much to it other than that, and that is Daley Holder's grab. And a 2nd and 2 upcoming. Or 2nd and 6, sorry.
15 yards for Mike Dazzo tonight, quietly. He's really put in the work here. Now the question is, can Baltimore put together a consistent drive, or are they going to need another big play out of Shea Carroll?
300 yards through the air so far from Mike Dazzo. 21 for 35. Looking to throw. Oh, that's a tipped ball and nearly caught and intercepted back the other way. Not quite. Queen City will let it drop. And I misspoke. He has 14 incompletions. He's 31 for 45 on the day so far.
Avery King's upset with himself. Got to watch out or he's going to pull something. He's having a rough night. Couple of missed opportunities for picks.
Garen Malone, top of your screen. Daley Holder, bottom of your screen, along with Shea Carroll. Dazzo to throw. 3-step drop, plenty of time. Pocket going nowhere. That's a big mistake. That's going to hit the turf after a dropped ball by the non-contract wide receiver, Montgomery, and it will go to 4th down.
Again, just floating it over the middle of the field. Pretty decent coverage. Baltimore has no choice but to punt it away, and Queen City might just have gotten the extra live they needed.
2:38 left in the 4th quarter of play. At this point, no reason to believe this won't end in a last-second play somewhere. But this is a monstrous bit of defense by both rosters. Offenses can't quite figure it out. Tate's got the ball at the 45-yard line, and that is going to be a tackle at that 45. Back out on the field comes Caswell, trying to redeem himself after the interception by Kaz McFly, who you mentioned was just signed this week. He's made an impression on this Baltimore secondary.
Baltimore leads this all-time series 6-5 in terms of the owners in the cities. This, of course, is a brand new season for the Baltimore Vultures, but coming down to the wire once again.
Offside eye for Caswell. Quick drop, looking to throw, and it was nearly picked, and that may have gone back the other way. McFly again, all over Dupree Hudson.
No McFly zone is mentioned in the chat room, making it happen again. And this rookie, undrafted, he's changed the game in this Baltimore secondary.
He's kept Hudson to 1 catch. And Hudson beat him on 1 route, and he dropped it for a possible touchdown, but that did not work. Caswell's in the gun with 2. One of those is Ash Odom, who we haven't seen a lot of. Caswell runs up the middle on the sneak. He will dive forward feet first, and that is a 7-yard run for him, and that'll get him closer to the sticks.
Do you think Caswell knows what time of game it is? Man, he doesn't want to take a fumble or a vicious hit that's going to put him out of the game. It's too important. 3rd down.
All of Baltimore getting loud and behind their defense. Queen City's ready. Caswell with the ball in hand. Moves in the pocket. Throws left. Tipped in. Incomplete. McFly nearly had another one. No Queen City receiver in the area. And that will fall. 2-minute warning. 120 seconds to the end of regulation on the SFL Network, presented by APM Music.
Hudson was out of bounds. Like, what are you doing? McFly must have bumped him there. Didn't stand a chance, and even if he got back in bounds, it would have been a flag.
4th and 3. Kick is going to go left on the punt, give Baltimore back the football. Should bounce the 10, now down to the 3, and dropped at the 4-yard line. Great kick coverage by Queen City, and the Vultures will start things off at their own 4.
Play.
Very, very good play. Now Mike Dazzo has to go the length of the field if he wants to give his team a chance to win it in the waning moments. He's under center. T. Roy Gaines in the backfield. Dazzo out to Gaines. Has a little bit of green in front of him. Breaks through 1 but not 2 tackles. They'll run a no huddle. 2nd and 4 on the way. Dazzo to throw over the middle. That's going to be caught by Garen Malone. Get him out to the 24-yard line, and the Vultures are starting to move. Single back for Dazzo. Plenty of time gone on that play. Out to the outside for Gaines, and he will get dropped after a 3-yard gain. They try again for a no huddle.
Wasting a ton of time. Got to get up the field.
3 at the bottom of your screen. Chance for Dazzo. Looks to the right. Caught. That's going to be a chance for a spin move by Daley Holder. And that is indeed a really nice move to the 38. And they're inching closer and closer to midfield. Queen City has no answer for the no huddle.
Ouch.
Dazzo, long one, right side is caught. It's going to be Garen Malone, 10-5. Did he get in? No, at the 1-yard line. That is a Queen City timeout. Oh, man, what a bomb to the right side.
And then the Corsairs take a timeout because they're just basically conceding that they're going to get the ball back. What a throw. I mean, under pressure. That you cannot get a more pressured situation.
Baltimore with a chance to put their first franchise win in the books. They don't quite punch it in just yet, but that man, Garen Malone, right now stands as the hero. We'll see if Dazzo can punch it in from a yard out. He's got Gaines behind him. May go his direction here. Handoff. Gaines. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And Baltimore learned from their mistakes. They had the ball on the 1 yard line in the first half on 2nd and goal, passed twice, and only got 3 points. This time, the rookie who's taken a nap. Long, hard days of work, and Baltimore is 20 or so seconds away, 27 seconds away from their first victory of the season.
24 yards on the day for Gaines on the ground on 7 carries. Most of his damage has been done with the receptions, but he gets the biggest rush of the night right there, possibly bringing his Vultures to a historic first win. Extra point is up and on the way, and it is through, and the Vultures have a 1-possession lead. 17-10. Corsairs will get the ball back with not a ton of time left on that clock.
If I'm Queen City, I can't throw to Hudson. It's all over him. And Kyrie Tate and Chris Curtis have not necessarily been the best. I would look for a post route inside, something to try to beat him over the top. There's just really not a lot that Baltimore has given up tonight.
Tate's going to try a return and get something, and they will come out onto the field at the 28-yard line. Caswell's got to move him 72 yards. I'm sorry, 72 yards to get them into the end zone. And they'd have about, 23 seconds to do it. You take a look there at Kaz McFly, who's been the defensive MVP of this game for the Vultures. Empty backfield for Caswell. Takes a snap, looks to throw, throws over the top. That's a catch, and that is Chris Curtis, first down. Queen City's going to call a timeout as they will have themselves a new set. Not that that matters much at this point.
Each slant for Curtis, that works too. On the inside, that has been placed to exploit Baltimore, although I say that lightly.
Yeah.
His left, they're a little closer.
Caswell trying to bring his boys back. Split backs formation for Caswell. Odom's behind him. Curtis at the top of your screen. Hudson at the bottom of your screen. Tate's in the slot. Caswell, long drop back. Got to move up in the pocket. Throws on the run. Deep, it's picked off! And that may seal it. The Vultures, albeit minus a miracle, likely are going to win their first game as a franchise and since coming back to the city of Baltimore.
Caswell just rushed it. If Curtis beats Bolt over the top and Caswell puts some air under it, touchdown, but Caswell instead gets happy feet in the pocket, doesn't set his feet, and just airmails one right to Giovanni Bolt. And with only one timeout left for Queen City, this is all but over. What a comeback for Baltimore. 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
What a series of plays in this fourth quarter. It was a very different fourth quarter from what we saw the rest of the time. Queen City calls their last timeout. Victory formation for the Vultures, who will move to 1-2. And Queen City, of course, to 2-1. So it took a home appearance, their home opener, for Baltimore to get their first win, which it looks like they're on their way to.
And tomorrow night battle of the unbeatens. Going to be fun.
Alaska and Sioux Falls in Alaska. It's always a fun dance when those two get together in the Western Conference, and it should be nothing short of that this time around as well, as they're both unbeaten. That's going to do it for the football game. 17-10 Baltimore. As they get their first win in franchise history, they take out the 4-time champions at home. Let's head to the game, the post game for this. Cam, your impressions of this game? Both defenses played very, very well as we get the team comparison.
Oh man, I'm honestly, 425 yards. The fact that Baltimore only had 16 rushing yards is shocking to me. But this was all about the Vultures' defense. They did not get loose all night. At least not for more than 20 yards, maybe a couple of times. Dazzo and Takes had solid nights. And then in the secondary, McFly was unbelievable. Tony Willis made clutch plays. This was just, it was a team effort, but this was a defensive win for Baltimore. They take care of business at home. Thomas Paterniti back at head coach in Baltimore. Now he's got a victory under his belt. And I'd watch out for these Vultures moving forward because now they got some confidence.
Should be a lot of fun going in. Baltimore, after the win, they will travel to Mexico City next week to take on the Aztecs. The Queen City Corsairs will welcome in the Indy Red Devils to upstate New York. That happens next week. But tomorrow night, we go back to prime time. It is Alaska and Sioux Falls for the Fan Night Game of the Week. For Cameron Irvine, this is Jason Williams, I am Chris Curtis saying goodbye and good night from the Charm City. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. Head over to simulationfl.net for more information. Good night, goodbye from Baltimore. We'll see you tomorrow night here on Twitch.